Hello. Today we're going to practice some yes or no vocabulary words for your citizenship interview. We'll practice hereditary title, Communist Party, legally incompetent, torture, and persecuted. First, we will practice the definition of the word. And then, number 2, we'll practice what they might ask you in your citizenship interview. So let's begin. Just a reminder, when they ask you, have you ever, that question means in your whole life. So from a time you were a baby to today, when you're here, an adult. So let's say they ask, have you ever been in a citizenship class? That means any time in your life. Maybe when you were living in a different country or here in the United States. If you have ever done that in your whole life, from the time you were a little baby to the time you were an adult, you would have to say yes. So make sure you are thinking about your whole life when you hear the question, have you ever? And not just your time here in the United States. Hereditary title. Hereditary title. What is a hereditary title? A king or queen. A king or queen. What is a hereditary title? A king or queen. In your USCIS interview, they may ask, do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? So if you have ever been a king or a queen in another country, you would say yes. But for most people, you would say no. When you take the oath of allegiance, you have to promise to be loyal to the United States. You cannot be a queen in one country and a U.S. citizen. After they ask this question, they then may ask, what is a hereditary title or an order of nobility? A king or queen. Good. Communist Party. What is the Communist Party? No freedom of commerce. No freedom of commerce. Or you could say Government chooses the leaders. Government chooses the leaders. Good. A bonus question from the civics test is what was the main concern of the United States during the Cold War? The answer is communism. Because communism has been a concern for the United States, this is why they ask in the have you ever if you've ever been in the Communist Party. So now let's do some interview practice. They may ask, have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with the Communist Party? No, never. What is the Communist Party? No freedom of commerce, or government chooses the leaders. Good. Now remember, if you have ever been a part of the Communist Party, you must tell the truth and say, yes, I have. If you have not been a part of the Communist Party, that's when you say, no, never. Legally incompetent. Legally incompetent. What does legally incompetent mean? Not able to take care of yourself. Not able to take care of yourself. What does legally incompetent mean? Not able to take care of yourself. Now in your interview, they may ask, have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution? No, never. What does legally incompetent mean? Not able to take care of yourself. Not able to take care of yourself. Persecuted. What does persecuted mean? Hurt someone because of race or religion. Hurt someone because of race or religion. Good. In the United States, we have religious freedom. This is a question from the civics test. What does religious freedom mean? You are free to practice any religion or to not practice any religion. So that means you cannot hurt someone because of their religion. And you cannot hurt someone if they do not have a religion. This is why they ask you if you've ever hurt someone because of their religion. In the United States, that is not allowed. So in your interview, they may ask, have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? And you would say, no, never. What does persecuted mean? Hurt someone because of race or religion. Torture. 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 What does torture mean? Hurt someone to get information. Hurt someone to get information. In the United States, you cannot go and hurt other people. So this is why they ask these questions. It is not allowed to hurt other people. They want to make sure you are not someone who goes out and hurts other people. So in your interview, they may ask, were you ever involved in any way with torture? You say? No, never. What is torture? To hurt someone to get information. Good. Those are all the words for today. When studying for your citizenship interview, it's good to try and pick 5 words to practice every week, to practice 1 week, and just focus on those 5. Then the next week, pick another 5. Then as you get closer to your interview, practice all of the words. You never know which words they'll ask in your interview, so it's important to practice and to know all of them. So that way, if you get a tough interview, you'll be ready. And if you get an easy interview, you'll also be ready. Good luck studying!